What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into the channel. Welcome to Tuesday afternoon film review, the last of the regular season. At least we have one more after this, at minimum. So that much is good. Packers versus Bears. This is gonna be a fun film review. Because there's a lot of fun. I wouldn't say fun. There's a lot of stuff to go over. There's a lot of film to go over in this Packers-Bears game. And one thing I'll say, a lot of people are upset about the Packers losing to the 4-12 Bears. I sure as hell am. But man, the Packers did a lot of weird stuff that made me think they were kind of keeping a lot close to their chest. And then also their personnel choices, like Aaron Mosby outsnapped Rashawn Gary. Oladapo full-time starter at safety, which he did play well. Jacobs really didn't play much after the first quarter. So I don't really know if the Packers were necessarily in full win mode, and I know that's a cope, that's an excuse by most people, but it was a not needed game per se, considering the Cowboys didn't win, and I think we're going to see a more prepared football team, and sometimes you got to get punched in the mouth, in my opinion, to respond, and I'm hoping that's what this was for the Packers for this week in Philly. Speaking of this week in Philly, I don't know if it's going to focus correctly, but I'm going. So thank you to you guys, anyone that helped me to be able to go to this game. If you guys didn't know, I'm from the PA area. I live about an hour away from the link, and you guys are the best. You guys make this possible. So again, thank you to anyone who helped and donated for me to be able to get a ticket. I am not going to shut up in the link. Trust me. I'm from around Philly. I can handle those fans, and I'm going to represent us loud and proud in Philly for sure. And I'm still confident. I know some of you aren't. I've been jumped by Eagles fans before, man. It's nothing I can't handle. I'll show you. Hold on. That's how I got this. That's how I got my burnt cheese head. Ripped off my head, thrown in a fire bin. Back in 2016, started to run the table. You can see fire marks all over it. I ripped it out of the fire, so the whole thing didn't get burnt. This is one of my first ones I got in Lambeau. So I can handle Philly. It sucks a lot of the time, but they're just fans. They're just over, there's crazy fans, man. That's all. But I can handle it. I was born and raised in PA, so I'm a good candidate to go there and rep the Packers, full and through for that game. But before we dive into this film review, got to give a massive shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this live stream. It's pinned in the chat. It's in the description. Signing up on Sleeper, there's a new promo. It's been going on for about a month now. Don't know how long it's going to go on for, so you guys got to get in while you can. And that's if you make a $5 play, you get $55 free in play. So it's a great deal right now, and that's with code BASS. We have the slate of games coming up this weekend. Obviously, the Packers versus Eagles on Sunday. So you can make your picks. You basically choose higher or lower on different stats on players. I didn't do too well last week, or should I say Allie didn't do too well last week. But looking at NFL, I'm just seeing if they have the early picks for the Packers, Eagles. They might have some of them. They do. So you can choose like a touchdown for Josh Jacobs or a touchdown for Barkley. Jordan Love's more or less in passing yards right now is at 230.5. You do like receptions for Tucker Kraft, more or less than 3.5 receptions. So if you want to go make picks and get $55 in free play, supporting the sponsors, supporting the channel helps me out a ton. And you guys will also get some free play there on Sleeper. It's a great app to use. So link in the description, link in the chat. It's pinned. Use code BASS at sign up. All right. So let's flip the screen to our film review. And we're here. And we are here. I got my list. Got my handy dandy list. Let me know what you guys think about this game as we're going on. I'm sure a lot of people will be sitting here going, that's some of these plays just like I am. I'm sure of it. So let's start on the first drive. Packers again win the coin toss and take the football. Okay, right? You want to start hot. Do you know how you not start hot is put yourself in a third and medium, we'll call it, not even third and long, 3rd and 7. I guess some people call that 3rd and long. Maybe it's 3rd and long. Put yourself in this situation in your own territory and then run a concept or run your 3 wide receivers all vertical, essentially. Like Watson's running a quick out route and it's outside leverage, so not a good read there. You could have thrown it. Love could have hit that right on the break, and maybe it's a first down, but considering, when Love's taking his drop back and looking, this cornerback's outside leverage, so it's like, do I want to go there, right? Then on the backside, we have Malik Heath running a deep dig into, two guys, so nothing there. And then you also have Jaden Reed out of the slot, just running more of like a deep crosser route against Tremaine Edmonds. Maybe if Love isn't pressured, he can fire that thing to the sideline right here. But Reed has to cross the face of this linebacker quicker. Tremaine Edmonds is in man coverage here. By that point, Love is pressured. He has to scramble right and scramble drill, try to find Tucker Kraft, incomplete. You got to have something underneath on this, right? So if you bring these two guys, right, you have Malik Heath on a deep dig and Reed on a post. If you simply ran Watson on a skinny post or a slant against an outside leverage cornerback, easy first down, because Edmonds' back is turned, right? He's in man coverage, almost like a Tampa 2 here, but he turns around, finds Reed on the crosser, robots, and man covers Reed. If Watson's route went a deep dig, just a dig route, a 10-yard dig, 3-step, 4-step dig, wide open, first down. We got to have concepts coming underneath these deep crossing routes, because the point of these are to pull the linebackers, right? Pull the linebackers, pull the safeties, then get something underneath. Watson running a quick out route there against outside leverage does nothing. And that's what annoys us about that first drive, right? All right, 11:22 in the first. Read some comments before I dive into this. Just watch your collab with Paul Farrington. Good stuff. Appreciate it, Lakeshore Packer. Paul, great channel over there. The most bearable Vikings fan you can find, Paul Farrington. So if you guys want to check him out, I'm sure a lot of you already know of his channel. I collabed with him yesterday. The show went up today. It's on my community tab if you want to find an easy way to find the video. Yeah, it was awesome talking with those guys, him and Ziggy. Love hasn't shown much anticipation lately. Sure, less interceptions, but less dynamic in offense. I agree, man. I think he's kind of holding it a little more close to his chest because I don't want to throw the interception, right? So I get that too. Where were we at? 11:22 in the NFL Pro switched up their controls for some reason. You used to be able to just click on the play and it would switch to the play like I'm clicking, but now you have to click this tiny little play. Why? Why switch that? Like, why? Here's an excellent play by Javon Bullard, 2nd and 17. Bears line up. They want to run a screen. Wow, imagine that. The Bears running a screen. Like week 11, all they ran, screens. Week 18, pretty much all they ran, screens, and they still beat us with it, which is laughable. 2nd and 17, but here's Bullard where he's at his best. Nickel, press man, or press at this point. I don't know if the Packers, I don't think they're in man, but press nonetheless. And he's just reading, right? We got a trip stack here, alpha motion. Watch Bullard's instinct the moment he sees Cole Kmet take a step back. Now, in the future, teams may see this on tape and attack that because they think Bullard's going to go to the backfield. They can have a guy right on a quick stick route right there. But on this play, it's a screen, right? Watch Kmet right off the snap. Foot goes back. What does Bullard do? He sees that, sees Williams look right, attack. Rome Odunze has no shot to block Javon Bullard. Excellent play by Bullard. He had an awesome game. It's because he played at the position that he's meant to be at. He played like 11 snaps deep safety, which is fine. But he mainly played nickel corner. That's where he's supposed to be. And what that also does is keep Keyshawn Nixon outside, where he's arguably been our best corner. Like, he has been our best corner. But even if you consider the amount Jair was out there, and a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people like to hate on Keyshawn Nixon. But going into next season, he's a very, very solid cornerback number 2, and I'm comfortable with it. Do the Packers need to go and draft a corner early or move on from Jair? Maybe they will. Do they need a solid number 1 if it's not Jair? Yeah, they do. But Nixon's been playing some good ball, and Bullard did in this game as well. All right. Okay, 6:56 in the first. Wow. Our second drive, we had another third down. We had one before that in the second drive that we converted, but this was the one that we didn't convert. So 3rd and 6, so similar to the last one, 3rd and 6, but this time we're in Bears territory. You know what I don't like about this set? You are showing 100% pass here because you move Chris Brooks up into that kind of personal protector spot. This shows that 100% you're passing because Chris Brooks is pass blocking here. See how he's like a half a yard in front of Love? Every time a running back's like that, it's always as like a personal protector. Go watch the Chiefs. You'll see it. They'll do it with, I believe it's Carson Steele a lot. So on 3rd and 6, this is like a prototypical Lions hand the ball off, get 4th and 2, go for it in their territory. That's exactly what I think the Packers should have done here. Being so one-dimensional here on 3rd and 6 doesn't make sense to me. And not only that, let's just watch the play. So We have 2 receivers down right, 2 receivers on the top of the screen. Again, personal protector and Chris Brooks. I mean, Jordan Love should probably just fire that into Malik Heath. I know Tremaine Edmonds is there, but take your quick read, man. Just take the quick read. Ready? You see Kyler Gordon bail. Jordan Love sees that. Hit it. Right there. Hit it. That's a first down if you do. I think Malik Heath gets to the sticks. But you wait, you hesitate, and then you're coming to Christian Watson's side, who's not the hot read. It's not the hot read, because watch how lazy this route is by Watson. Just skip, 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 skip. Oh, okay, I'm locked up. Could also hit Tucker Kraft up at the top here, kind of running a inside zig, right? So Tucker Kraft right in the flat, hit him. You hit him right there. If Jordan Reed, Jesus, long weekend. If Jordan Love hits Tucker Kraft, if he's not looking right, even if he looks right and he thinks, oh, it's a little bit too much of a tight window, come back left, hit Kraft. First down. No problem. First down. So there's stuff that's open. There's 2 things that are open. But like Thomas, I think it was said earlier in the chat, it seems like Love is kind of holding it a little bit closer to his chest. And he's going, don't want to throw an interception here. But you guys turn over the football anyways. You punt the football. You got to hit Kraft right there, right off the rip. And yeah, he does get probably to the 30. Probably stiff arms John Owens into oblivion. Maybe scores. And it was good coverage by the Bears. But there's 2 options on this play on 3rd and 6. Off the snap, he's looking right. He's reading right. Snap, move the linebacker, read right. Hit the slant. If not, you see you're scared of that. I understand why he wants to see Watson, but come back left, right? Kraft's wide open. And then delays too far, and then he gets pressured, throws off his back foot, doesn't get a good football to Chris Brooks. 4th down. J-Mac, what's going on? All right, moving on. Oh, God, why is this? I forgot this is the next play. It's the punt return touchdown, which is crazy. I saw John Kuhn comment on this, which I believe him because that guy played a lot of special teams, and he said, it's not a coaching thing. The punt call was punt left, trust the call. So the Packers come out of this huddle in this punt, and every single one of these players know, including Whelan, I'm punting left. So you got to trust the call. And look what the Bears do. They believe Whelan's going to punt left here. So they put 2 gunners up top, 1 gunner down low. That gunner right there is going to be the return man. He's going to block, then release and return that punt. Ready? Punt left. Bo Melton knows this. That's why he's inside release. Bo Melton inside release is here, as does, I don't know who's at the top, because he knows it's a punt left. That's the call. And then he looks right because he sees the punt returner go that way. And at that moment, I understand it because you're like, okay, maybe Daniel Whelan didn't hit the ball correctly. I got to go cover the guy that's about to return it. Imagine if it was a bad hit punt and it goes right and Bo Melton doesn't even go anywhere near the player. Then we're sitting here going, what are you doing, Bo Melton? So I understand it. But you got to be more aware here, especially that left side gunner. They probably did tape review. I can't see who that is. That's probably Robert Rochelle. They probably did tape review knowing he's going to inside release this and just knew he wasn't going to follow this guy. And it's an easy punt return touchdown. Also, there was a crazy hold right here. I mean, he's held all day right there. I'm going to see if I can show the end zone view. I think it was John Fitzpatrick that was held there. Yeah, so it's return to the right. Watch Fitzpatrick right here get held to oblivion. Bad hold. But they didn't throw it. Didn't throw the flag. Yeah, I'm going to be at the game. I'm going to be in Philly. Yeah, it's punt left. You got to cover it. It's a good call by the Bears. They did it against us back in the day against Tim Mathsay. I think it was Johnny Knox that returned it for I think almost, it might have been a touchdown. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and hammer missed calls. I mean, they happen every game, but that was holding there. I mean, it's so clear. And the ref is right next to him, man. He's looking at him right here. What do you not see about a hold there? He's just like, all right, fine, it's not a hold, whatever. It's a cool play. Might as well not throw a flag. Like, dude, come on. I feel like that's happened so many times to the Packers this year, and I'm not trying to sound like someone that's just a complainer, like with the refs, but I feel like more than ever, like things like that, where I'm going back watching these film reviews going like, refs, what are you doing? Like, it just feels like sketchy. I'm like, I don't know. It's weird. All right. 5:31 in the first. Here we go. This is when the Packers subbed in Malik Willis. Not for Love's injury, but there's no videos available. It should work. I just got to click it again. Let me go to another play like this one and then back. It does this sometimes. All right, go back. So they subbed in Malik Willis and Jordan Love's up wide. This also gave me a feeling that like the Packers didn't really care about this game. Like, they did because it's obviously a divisional game, but like the Packers haven't done this all season. It's kind of just like, yeah, let's try it. Like, why not? Like, bring Willis in, put Love out wide. Let's try it. We're down, but let's just try it. Like, that's kind of how this felt in this game, watching it back. It's kind of like, I don't know. Like, if it was a game that they had to win to make the playoffs like last year, I don't think we would have seen anything like this. And I think our offense would have been a little bit more in depth and less vanilla, per se. But it's a RPO. I don't think it's RPO. I think it's just a read option. Willis takes a snap. He can read this right side, hand it off if it looks good, keep it if it doesn't. And it's a kind of a trap run for Malik Willis. Dude, if Willis bounces left, ready, right here, if he just cuts up left and Jordan Love somehow gets that block, he might score. That's the crazy part about it. I would love to see that if Willis did bounce it left, just Love locking that guy up. I think it was Tyreek Stevenson. That would have been great. It would have been great. I think he could have, honestly. Tyreek Stevenson is a bum. So, all right, we have Luke Musgrave 412. This is what we've been wanting all year, is a little bit of Luke Musgrave action, right? A little bit of Luke Musgrave action. You didn't even see that play, Jacob? Yeah, it was a little wild to see. We'll see something like this in the playoffs, I bet. I don't know if we will. I think maybe all that was, and if we do see it, it's going to be something completely different where they do like a double pass to Love. Because this is what I think from that previous play. Subbing Willis on, but keeping Jordan Love at receiver. They just wanted one of those plays on film that it's simply read option, Willis runs. So now teams watching this film, or the Eagles watching this film, will know if that comes out, hey, okay, if this comes out, they're going to want to run with Willis, but they're going to do something different against the Eagles. That's what I feel about it. Giannis Berner, you say the same thing. Yeah, that's what I feel about it. It was kind of just like leaving a cookie trail for the Eagles, kind of like, hey, look at this. You know what I mean? That's how I felt about it too. So in before we see a double set, Malik Willis, Jordan Love, just like that, and it ends up being a double pass to Love for a deep gain or touchdown. Just, you heard it here first for next week, for this upcoming week. You heard it here first. Letting you guys know. We'll come back to this video. We'll clip it. And then, if it doesn't happen, we'll just shut up and act like this never happened, right? All right, so this is a deep reception for Luke Musgrave. 3 tight end set. We got Kraft. We got Sims. We got Musgrave. Power football, right? Musgrave in motion, going to run a wheel, play action, right? Pass protection up front. Beautiful. We have all these other receivers running kind of clear out routes, and we have Luke Musgrave, deep dig. Boom. Right off the break, fire a little low. They rule it incomplete, or they rule it a catch, and then they rule it incomplete, and LaFleur, some reason, has to challenge. Great play. This is where you want to see Musgrave, right? You have 3 tight end set. Musgrave motion to a wheel, play action. Love kind of looking that off, and then firing right back to the middle to Musgrave. Could have put a better ball out there, but yeah. No linebackers fooled by that play action. Let me watch that back. Let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. Literally, you're right. So what did they do? Okay, it's because of the linemen, man. They're showing pass block right off the rip, and I know it's kind of hard not to, but the linebackers did a good job reading that. Yeah, the Packers need to do better at selling play action. I mean, you see Jacobs, man. Jacobs isn't even selling it. Look, right off the snap, he's going, I gotta go block this guy. They barely even run play action, but it still works. But the Packers gotta run play action better. What do we have? TJ Slayton play. There we go. TJ Slayton had a good game, guys. He had a good game. We're gonna need him to play good this week against Barkley. That's for damn sure. Here's a nice tackle for loss. TJ Slayton, -4 yards, man. Let me put this in the end zone view. It's so much better to watch the front 7 in the end zone view. So we got Slayton right here. Gravedigger 2.0. Right through the center. Thank you. I don't know who's 65. He's got cooked. Coleman Shelton. That just sounds like a guy that's getting cooked every day, every game. I mean, TJ Slayton right here. Boom. Thank you. Love it. Love to see it. Oh, now we have this, don't we? Okay. Jaden Reed fumble. Woo. Do you know how close Williams is to coming back? Evan? I'm sure he'll be back this week. I'm sure the Packers expected all these guys to be back for playoff round 1. Quay, Williams, Dobbs. I mean, Dobbs is just an illness, so he'll definitely be back. Your pessimism is adding up. To each your own. I'm just not a pessimistic person. I'm the optimist. All right, so Jaden Reed fumble. Start out with motioning him backside, then motioning him back across, handoff. It's there. Hat count, blocker, defender. Jaden Reed with a free reign run. I mean, Jalen Johnson barely just boom, hand in, and of course John Owens recovers it. I mean, you got to protect the football, man. That's what the Packers are having a problem with. Got to protect the football. Eagles got a center that made the Pro Bowl. Trust me, I know. Eagles have a much better offensive line than the Bears. I know. I get it. Yeah, unfortunate on that fumble. 15 minutes. So here's another thing, man. Like, the Packers played the screen well sometimes, but when they didn't, man, the Bears gashed them on screens. And they got the exact look they wanted, right? They motion Odunze. Valentine backs off. We have McDuffie on the edge, and I have no idea what he's doing here. I know he's reading run here. They slide. McDuffie sees that, hey, I need to cover this flat now because there's 2 receivers. So I don't know why his eyes are in the backfield so much. He should instantly see that. And then he's too late to it, and he starts backpedaling. Attack the flat, man. And then you're washed out of the play, McDuffie. Like, on this motion, do you know why? Look, right there. He says, okay, you got the edge. You got to contain. Now I got flat. Then go cover the flat. Don't sit there staring at Caleb Williams for no reason. Go get that. Go attack it. Notice what's going on rather than just staring in the backfield, man. If this is Edgerrin Cooper, it's not happening. Like, that's what's annoying about it. So we need Quay Walker back. So we have Quay Walker, Edgerrin Cooper on the field at the same time. Unfortunate. 13:40 in the second. Man, this is probably one of the better, if not the best, run blocking games by the Green Bay Packers. I think definitely in terms of PFF run blocking grade, because like every one of our linemen had a really good run blocking grade, and for the right reason. They were blocking really well. And here's a good example of that. So simple inside, zone run, or no, it's the fake orbit handoff to Jacobs. They do really cool. I love this design. Love back to the line of scrimmage, fake quick spin around. I love that play design. And look at Tucker Kraft, man. I think he had like a 52 PFF run block because that makes sense. Ready? Tucker Kraft, right? Pulling. Take TJ Edwards out of there. Nice blocking. Nice blocking down low. My camera light just went off. I'm going to have to plug that in somehow. This is a cable I can use, right? I think it is. Well, give me 1 second, guys. I forgot I had that not charging. There we go. All is good. It got dark in here real quick. Yeah, well, we're watching the Packers-Bears film. It is dark. Trust me, it is dark. I can probably move this up a bit too. So there we go. There we go. So great run blocking, man. Tucker Kraft, little bit of a trap. Elton Jenkins pulling right guard. Zach Tom seals. Tucker Kraft seals. Just perfectly executed. And I love that design because it just freezes this defender, freezes linebackers for half a second, and then already, boom, Josh Jacobs is up the field. I think the Packers are going to use a lot of misdirection against the Eagles and run the football a lot. The one downside of the Eagles defense, and it's not even a crazy downside because I think they're like 10th against the run, but it's running, right? They've been a lot better against the pass than we saw in week 1. Quinyon Mitchell's playing excellent football. They didn't even use Cooper DeJean week 1. It was Avonte Maddox, who's not good. That's why Reed went off. We're not going to be able to see those opportunities again. We've got to run the football. 11:46. All right. Oh, yeah, this is a great throw. Great catch by Tucker Kraft. This is after Malik Willis came in. And Tucker Kraft's going to run a simple, I think it's like an out and up. Just up the field. And Byard's got hands on. And it's a good defensive play. And there's 2 defenders in the area. But Kraft just makes a big man catch there over Kevin Byard. Really nice throw, too. I'm going to go to end zone view because that was an excellent throw by Malik Willis here. I mean, that's just trusting your guy, saying, hey, make a play for me. Kind of what I wish Jordan Love would do from time to time, right? If nothing's there, you see the one-on-one matchup with a big-bodied target like Tucker Kraft, hey, go play some basketball, right? Put it up there. Let the big man rebound it. So I really like that throw by Willis, and a great catch by Kraft to box out like that. Jacobs touchdown, pretty self-explanatory. Don't really need to watch that. Nixon tackle for loss, 8-14. Nixon had a great game against screens and even against the run. Like I said, he's been playing some good football, and he's better at boundary because he can do things like this against a screen, right? They motion, and at that point, like, you see it. Like, it's so easy to tell once he starts looping like this. Like, Nixon's like, okay, like, I'm gonna have a free run right on DJ Moore here. Okay, thank you. Like, 3rd and 6. Thanks for the -2 yards. Great read and react by Keyshawn Nixon. That's the one thing, man. I mean, not only has he been playing good cornerback, he's one of the best at like read and react short yardage stuff like this. Whether it's a quick pass to the flat or a quick screen, like he's right there every time. Hurts is definitely playing. Yeah, I'm sure Hurts will play. I honestly, like, Hurts hasn't played football in 3 weeks and hasn't even cleared concussion protocol. I mean, even if he starts rusty for the first 2 drives, kind of like week 1, and we get 2 turnovers, we just got to score points off them, not just 6. We got to score 14. You know, week 1 only scored 6 off the first 2 turnovers. If we score 14 off first 2 turnovers, Packers will win the game. Just saying. What do we have? Jaden Reed, 523. Oh, yeah, dude. This is a wild play. 3rd and 8. Packers down by 4 at their own 33-yard line. I mean, Willis just sends up a prayer here, and it's so underthrown, the Jordan Love special, that Jaden Reed's able to come back to the football. So trips left. Willis takes a snap. Bears had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're sending heavy. And the Packers have 6 to block against 6 rushers. So you have 1v1 matchups pretty much across the board. You could have hit Kraft like right off the rip for definitely a first down. But you also have a clear out, or not a clear out. You have Jaden Reed running the corner, and you have Wicks coming back and just sitting there on that stick, or deep stop route. And Willis is just like, hey, I'm pressured. F it. Reed's down there somewhere, right? Ready? Take the snap. 6-man pressure. Step up. Fire the football. Little underthrown. If it wasn't underthrown, probably incomplete. But Reed comes back to it. Defender doesn't get his head around quick enough. Can't find the football. First down. Good play. I mean, not traditional, but good play. Good play by Reed. 4:16 in the second. Here we go. Another great run blocking. This is a 13-yard run by Chris Brooks, who had an excellent game, at least running the football. And let's see what Tucker Kraft does. I don't know if this is necessarily a Tucker Kraft run blocking play. We'll see. Just seals the edge there, nothing crazy. But Sean Ryan, man, look at him move Tremaine Edmonds down the middle of that field. Ready? Sean Ryan at right guard. Kind of gets just goes second level right away. Josh Myers pushes this guy out to the right, kind of lets him, I don't know if it's like not a trap, but it's just kind of gets out leverage, but he does a good job at holding leverage there. Sean Ryan, I mean, just moving Tremaine Edmonds, and it's great. Massive running lane for Chris Brooks. 13-10. Is that what I was at? No. Oh, third quarter. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, we're already in the third quarter, I guess. There wasn't much that happened after that. 13-10. Edgerrin Cooper, really nice play here. This run would have went for a lot more if it weren't for Edgerrin Cooper. It's 2nd and 10. It's going to be I believe a counter run out of shotgun. And Edgerrin Cooper just knifes through. I mean, he's so quick to read and react, and it's like sometimes if you watch it too quickly, you miss it, and it's just like boom, boom. Edgerrin Cooper's on that, right in the middle here, sees it, right through, real quick to attack, wrap up, down for only 2-yard gain, and without him making this play, I mean, DeAndre Swift's getting a first down. It's him and I think it's X up there, and probably meet at the line to gain, or it's Oladapo, but yeah. Good play. Really good play by Cooper. Better be defensive player of the year. He's not going to be, but he has a chance to in the future, man. If he kind of has like a Micah Parsons arc, you know what I mean? Maybe more of a around the line of scrimmage guy, rushing the passer, playing the run really well. You know, that's his strength so far. He's been kind of iffy in coverage. It's definitely been his strength so far. So I don't know. He kind of reminds me a lot of, Micah Parsons early on. Oladapo, 12:30. Nothing crazy here, but Oladapo played like 52 snaps, so might as well show at least one of them where he makes a decent play here. It's going to be a scramble drill where Caleb Williams breaks like 3 tackles. Oladapo starting down here at this safety side, kind of playing low here. I think he's dropping into a robber. Yeah, he is. He's just dropping into a mid zone here. Aaron Mosby, please clean that up, right? Gets by Edgerrin Cooper's leg tackle attempt. Isaiah McDuffie gets by his, kind of, but then, Oladapo there to clean it up. Nice play by Oladapo. That's funny, Python Bacon. You just said that. Anything good from Oladapo? Yeah. Here's the thing, man. I didn't watch every one of his snaps, but I don't really have to because the Bears didn't go vertical, like, at all. Like a lot of the time, Oladapo's just back there covering his own, but like the Bears are running or running a screen. So it's like, okay. But yeah, he did a good job read and react here, just realizing that, oh my gosh, this guy just broke like 3 of my guys' tackles. Let me go attack the quarterback rather than just sit there and cover grass and make a tackle on 3rd down. So good stop by Oladapo there. 11:03. Where's that at? Dude, what in the world? Oh yeah, I forgot they went for it on 4th. How did that go? They got a 6-yard gain. I forgot they went for it on 4th after this. And this drive ended up an interception, which is right after this, but was it just a flat route to, it's a screen. Oh, it's just a quick, like, 4th and 6. Play the sticks, man. Play the sticks. But then they come out with this beauty. I think it's because Caleb got hurt the play before, and they're like, can he throw? I don't know. Let's give him a play. Fuck it. Call the wide receiver pass. Good job. What's his name? Thomas Brown? I don't know. He beat the Packers, so I can't give him too much shit. But this is a crazy play. It's designed okay, but right here, man, if you're Keenan, just start to run right, and worst case, you throw it out of bounds because there's nothing. Your receiver's double covered. You have a receiver up here, almost triple covered. Your backside, like back to like a backside screen, maybe. You have 3 guys down there. I mean, it's all locked up. The Packers do an excellent job covering this. What do you, dude? This is a prime case of, oh my God, I have the ball in my hand. I'm a receiver getting my one trick play opportunity. I gotta make a play. Just what are you seeing, Keenan? Right here. That's insane to throw that football. Like, that is insane to throw that football, man. It doesn't even look like he cares. He's not even going for a tackle. He's like, Keenan, he does there because they fumble, but he kind of checked. He looked checked out, man. Well, I know. He looks checked out. Keenan kind of looks checked out. I'm not going to. And he should be. A 4-12 team traded for you. You're like a 3rd receiver after the season you had in L.A. Dude, what are you... I feel like he kind of meant to do this. Shout out Keenan Allen, brother. I mean, what are you doing? It's just like, yeah, here you go. Jackpot 500. Like, what are you doing, bro? It's so crazy that he threw that football. And then after, he's like, yeah, whatever, man. Like, you guys suck anyways. Then he's like, oh, shit, fumble? Let me dive on that. Let me get the ball back. He would have got a 1st down if he got that ball back. He'd been like, that would have been hilarious, though. I would have hated it. But if Keenan Allen threw the interception, right, recovered this fumble, dove on it, and then signaled a 1st down, that would have probably been the funniest thing, bro. Like, signaling a 1st down after throwing an interception but recovering the fumble would be the funniest thing I've ever seen from a wide receiver. That would have been the wildest turn of events. What do we have? Where am I at? Oh, there we go. Willis fumble. Oh, gosh. 8:37. He got clocked here, bro. This is a great time blitz by Kevin Byard. And it's just on Willis not noticing it. I mean, he should because it's not really disguised. Like, Byard's creeping up this entire time. And then even right pre-snap, Willis is about to snap the football. Look at him. Willis should see this. And Kraft does a good job. He does what he's supposed to. Get a chip on him, release. Willis should know this is coming pre-snap, and he doesn't. And, man, just hammered. I mean, at this rate, I know Willis is looking more depth here because he doesn't see this coming. But, man, just get that check out. 1st and 10, you know? And it's not on Kraft allowing this. He's supposed to block and release. It's on Willis diagnosing that. He looks right. And Byard, at that moment, isn't creeping, so that's why. Okay, I see it. But right here, Willis should... First off, what are you play actioning to? What are we handing it off to a ghost? All right. Handing it off to Dorsey Levens or something. I don't know what's going on back there. Okay. And then Kraft does a good job. Check and release, block and release, float to the middle. Just Willis has no idea. Oh my God, the screen glitched. He hit him so hard. You see that? You see that? Oh my, dude, he hit him so hard. There's a glitch in the camera. Oh man. See, when you lose to the Bears, all you gotta do is try to make it fun. Dude, the camera glitches. He got hit so hard. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. I'm not gonna do the man that dirty anymore. I'm done with it. 216 in the in the third. Ah, gosh, this is a funny film review. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just coping, guys. I'm coping, right? I'm coping. Brooks and great run block. Here we go again. We'll go end zone view just to show the run block better. Good run play. Again, Packers ran block really well in this game. We got motion, orbit, fake handoff, spin back around, hand it to Reed. Same thing they ran to Jacobs earlier in the game. Look at Tucker Kraft. Boom. Seal on Tremaine Edmonds. But 52 run block grade, right? That nothing screams 52 run block grade like that right there. Seal on a linebacker, completely out of the play. Nothing screams 52 run block grade like this. Ready? Tucker Kraft. Boom. Get out of there. And Rasheed Walker, too. He had a good run block grade as well. Chip on that defensive lineman says, right? Move. Just get out of my way, right? Help you out. Move. Get to next level. Tremaine Edmonds blocked up. Great blocking. Nothing screams 52 run block grade, though. Like that. Nothing. They hate Tucker Kraft. Man. I swear there's some certain people that work at PFF that have certain narratives against the Packers. I guarantee it because they're so hurt by their A.J. Dillon analysis back in the day that they gave him an undrafted grade and he went in the second round. I don't know. There's a couple guys on there that I feel like are really Packers haters. So who knows? What else do we have? We have Reed. Oh no, this is why I'm also like, is Matt LaFleur this bad in this situation, or are they just like keeping their cards close to their chest? Like 4th and 3 already before the motion, right? You already lose the hat count here. You have 2 guys, you have an edge, 2 defenders, and almost 3. So they try to motion Reed to shift these backers, right? So right here, even if you shift Reed, motion him again, and no one slides, you're probably still outnumbered. You edge sealing Walker 1-to-1, and this guy right here, he's 1-on-1 with Reed, right? But off this motion, look at the shift. Right off the motion, look at the shift. Now Kyler Gordon's going, yeah, I'm going to go stop this end around. Like if the Packers set this up to be a fake end around, like right here, fake it, right? Play action to Brooks, and Willis just boots right. I like that matchup better. Willis 1-on-1 against who knows who on the top of the field. He's cooking him. Block and release by, I think that's Heath, right? If this is a boot, fake, Willis boot right, block and release Heath to this line to gain, it's 1v2. First down, no matter what. Maybe touchdown. But no. Hand it to Reed because it worked early in the season, so it's got to work in week 18, right? So much film. 17 weeks of film. It's got to work. Hand it to Reed. 4th and 3, hand it to Reed. Dude, it's infuriating. It's not even on Bo Melton, man. He's already cooked. This side's already cooked. It's like 1v3. He's cooked. I mean, come on. Let's go end zone view just to show you the bootleg would have worked. And it's high. Oh, it's Wicks, right? This is perfect for a bootleg. And maybe I'm gonna cope here. They're putting this on film to look like this, so then they come back to the boot against the playoffs when it matters, right? Read motion back right off this motion. Watch these guys shift. They know it. If he went fake, right, boot right, and Wicks blocked and released, easy. Yeah, LaFleur needs to be in his bag, and that would be in his bag, what I just showed you. Instead, that would be in his bag. 14:55 in the 4th. Here we go. Upside, last 2 weeks' film gives us nothing to our opponents. I agree. Supposedly the Eagles had a scout at our game. I'm honestly wondering if he wrote anything down. Here we go. Nixon, corner blitz, perfectly timed. Corner blitz, and thank you, minus 3 yards. Again, Nixon, against the run, against the screens. This guy's an animal. How many plays have Nixon made in the backfield this year? Eagle Scout, these guys effing suck. That's what we want them to believe, right? They're playing checkers, we're playing chess. That's what we're doing with this game. That's what I want to believe. We'll see next week. Until next week when we see the same old dumb shit and we're just like, all right, 12-15. In the fourth, another Edgerrin Cooper play. Not as many splash plays by Cooper in this game than last week, but still made a few. It's going to be a tackle for loss. Swift, draw play, Cooper. Look at him tack down, right? It's not even really his lane. But Swift does a good job getting by the first defender. I guarantee it's Aaron Mosby, right? No. Yep, it's Aaron Mosby. Of course it is. He had a horrible game. We need Brenton Cox back because this guy, his brother here, he's cooked. Dude. Thank God for Edgerrin Cooper in this play, though, huh? Just read. Dude, Edgerrin Cooper's speed and his swipe to get by offensive linemen, it works like 90% of the time. Watch, ready? Like, blockers can't get their hands on him because he's so fast. That's a beauty of Edgerrin Cooper, man. They can't get their hands on him. He's just so damn fast. And he gets through blockers with ease. All right, we have a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 10 more plays. What is that? The touchdown? Ooh, yeah. DJ Moore touchdown. I only believe in Cooper against Saquon at this point. Yeah, that's our savior. If Cooper can play lights out and track Saquon, that's the Packers' key to victory. Easier said than done. Cooper only played 10 snaps week 1 against the Eagles. He played 55 yesterday, or Sunday. So there's that to look forward to. As much as the Eagles go, well, we didn't use Cooper DeJean. Well, we didn't use our Cooper, okay? You have a Cooper, we have a Cooper, right? Let's see how both play. Imagine if the Packers went Cooper DeJean first pick. I still believe in what Jordan Morgan can do for this team, but imagine if they went Cooper, right? Cooper Sharp, Cooper Squared. Oof. And then Cooper Beebe, who I think is playing pretty well for the Cowboys. Yeah, I don't know. Just wishful thinking. But screenplay, again, sometimes we played against it well, other times we didn't. Nixon just gets blocked here, and you want to see McDuffie again play that better. And then Bullard, the angle on this is like the one play I saw from Bullard. I'm like, ooh, like, what are you doing there, brother? Just horrible angle, touchdown Bears. Yeah. LaFleur had a rough couple of weeks calling plays. I'm hoping he's just keeping the cards close to his chest. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hopeful of that. But Reed catch 958. There we go. Yeah, knowing our luck, Cooper DeJean will get a pick 6 in this game, and we'll absolutely never hear the end of it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All the anti-Goody guys will be like, told you. See, like, I liked Cooper DeJean too, but I'm not like, yeah, Brian Gutekunst sucks because he didn't draft Cooper. Like, it sucks, right? You can't hit on everything, but I don't know. Reed catch 958. Here's more like kind of what we've been missing from Reed, kind of just like a simple deep crosser, get behind the linebackers, because a lot of teams have been playing too high against us and shutting this down. But here we got one high, and Reed just crosser right behind the linebackers, caught for a big gain, 17 yards. All of his first rounders are projects, not NFL ready. And that does build you for the future. But sometimes, maybe you need a guy that's ready. Maybe you need a guy that's ready year 1. Cooper DeJean would have been that. So I get both points. Willis sack. Dude, this one's so infuriating because it's like, dude, just throw the football away. Like, this is why Willis had a low grade. This is why not a single sack on Willis, and there's 3 of them, was tied to any blocker. Because right here, you probably, easier said than done, but you got Bo Melton with 6 yard separation on a quick out route for a first down. But obviously his reads left first to right, so it's not going to look there. Great job extending this play, right? Juke one guy, get out of that somehow. At this rate, cut your losses, right? You're in throwing position. Wicks isn't looking at you. He's getting ready to block. This guy's coming down. Do you really think you can make that throw? Probably not. Throw it away. Dude, you can't take this sack on 2nd and 4, man. You cannot. You cannot. Because it ends up in a 4th and 4 where we punt. So, yeah. Brooks, 649. Another. Oh, Carl Brooks. Carl Brooks, not Chris Brooks. I was like, what am I looking at? Carl Brooks, great play here to diagnose this screen. Bears, again, running screens all day, and awesome by Brooks to just see these blockers get wide, and Brooks say, yeah, you're not running the screen on 3rd and 10. Get that shit out of here. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, he does that finger wave. I didn't even notice that. Dude, Carl Brooks is one of my favorite players on this team. Not just because it's also because like I mocked him to the Packers so much, just like Edrin Cooper and Quintana Ladapo, because I liked him so much. Like obviously that makes him like him so much more, but the dude just is a ball player. Just a ball player, man. Just a great. He's gonna be. I'm saying you heard it here first. Carl Brooks will be our best defensive lineman in 2 years. Kenny Clark might have moved on at that point. Devontae Wyatt will still be probably pretty good. I think Carl Brooks will be our best defensive lineman in 2 years. Like, overall. He makes so many plays. We have Malik Heath catch. Dude, what a grown man catch this is. If Malik Heath is going to be making plays like this for his quarterback, get him the hell on the field. And we're going to have to see more of him. Watson's out. He's done. He's done. So we're going to see more Malik Heath, inherently more Malik Heath. And it's just a simple out and up. He's not the hot read. He's probably like the 3rd or 4th read here. It's just out, up. It's probably just to clear this out so Reed can come across and go to that zone. But Edmonds is covering it. And by that point, Willis is pressured. Just throw that thing up. 3rd and 21. Why not? Maybe get a PI. Maybe not. Right? What a catch. Let's watch it from this view. What a catch by Malik Heath, man. This guy makes some grown man plays. That's for damn sure. For a 6th wide receiver, man. Crazy. I saw a TikTok. It was like a bunch of Eagles fans, or I forget. It might have been Bears fans or Eagles fans. They were talking about this game, and they're like, oh, do you see that play? I don't know who it was. Probably their backup tight end. It's like, learn Malik Heath's name, brother. Come on. Come on now. You got to learn it after this. Moss and Tyreek Stevenson. He's going to get more snaps. Tay Wicks has to step up too. 100%. Just like last year playoffs, man. Look who stepped up. Dobbs and Wicks in that Cowboys game. They got to do it again. They got to do it again. And then we have the run for a touchdown, Emmanuel Wilson. Really missed this play. We really weren't able to celebrate the Heath throw or Heath catch because it was so quick. Boom. Right? Handoff. Whew. Look at him make. Who was that just missed? Is it Tyreek Stevenson? 2 plays in a row, no shot. This guy's a bum. Watch this. Ready? 2 plays in a row. Mossed. And then ready? Oh my God, I can go make a play. 2 plays in a row. He got cooked. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy, Tyreek Stevenson. The biggest shit talker on their team, yet makes the most mistakes. He's like, dude, I would have cut him after that Hail Mary shit. No doubt. If I was a GM of the Bears, goodbye. Don't care. After that bullshit. You lost 10 straight after that, man. Your team fell apart after that Hail Mary. You would have been gone. I don't care if you're a 2nd rounder. Because he talks shit the whole time and then gets cooked. He gets cooked 2 plays in a row. Run defense and passing. That's crazy. Dude, this 2-point is infuriating because if we get this, Bears kick that field goal to go into overtime. Right? So Malik Willis hurt his hand on that throw to Heath. You could see him shaking it. So I don't know if he didn't tell LaFleur, but it feels like he did because they ran the ball right after that quickly. So you come up for this 2-point conversion. If Malik Heath doesn't have the full strength in his hand, it just got hit, right? He can't grip the ball like you would want to. Wouldn't you just design like a run here? Whether that's a design, like they could have ran a design quarterback run power to the right here and probably got it. They didn't even have to motion him, but they motioned him out. So now it's definitely a pass. And Malik Heath sees Reed right on the goal line, but he sees this defender going over. So he wants to pump fake, which is the right move. Because if he pump fakes and holds onto the football, this defender overshoots, then Reed's wide open. Not touchdown, 2-point conversion. But he can't grip the football because he just hit his hand 2 plays prior, and he's it's numb or something. And it goes right into the dirt. I don't know, man. I called it. I call him. It's Malik squared, okay? One of the Maliks. It's hard. Here we go. Wilson touchdown. We went on that 2-point fail. More fumble, 155. Dude, once this happened, I was like, the Bears did it again. They lost the game. The DJ Moore fumble, I was like, the Bears lost the game. Minute 55, right? They're up by 2. We need a field goal to win. Screenplay, imagine that. Fumble. Packers recover. We're at their 42. They have 1 timeout. A minute 55. At this point, I'm like, you get 1 first down, you chew the clock. See you next week. But no. Then the Packers decide to go hurry up offense, and they snap the ball at Just read these. 149. Then they snap it quickly 18 seconds after the play. 131. And then on 3rd and 2, they snap it relatively quickly after that. They allow no clock to come off. So it's like, you could argue, oh, they're going hurry up. They want to get into better field range, right? That's fair. If they're going hurry up, why did they run 2 straight times on 2nd and 3rd? If you're going to run on 2nd and 3rd, let the clock run down. Worst case, Bears waste their last timeout. On 2nd, when you let it run all the way down to like 106 before you snap the football, maybe the Bears don't take their timeout, right? Then you hand it off. And then right after that, the Bears take their timeout at 102, but now they have none left. Now it's 3rd and 2, and there's a minute or less left. Guess what? Hand it off again. Take it all the way down to 3 seconds. Timeout. Kick a field goal for the win. Like, what is so hard about this? I don't get it. I don't get it. But of course, now we have to go to the bad. The final defensive bad, right? This is crazy. Like, Enigbari, man, why? Why? Williams is dead to rights, man. He has nothing. And I was thinking, Enigbari maybe, just trying to make a play. Maybe Williams, without this, would have found someone deep. Nope. Cover. Maybe Williams gets around Enigbari and starts to run. I think whoever's down here gets him. Horse collar. Free 15 yards and basically no time off the clock. And it stops the clock. Crazy. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. Okay. It's time for it. Rip the Band-Aid off. Now, I'm going to have a hard time explaining this because I still can't come up with an explanation. 15 seconds. LaFleur has said their stop off, their cutoff is 12 seconds for thinking at this yardage, they could complete a pass and spike the football, which is true because they spiked it with 2 seconds left. So if it was at 12, they would have had not enough time. 15 seconds. The Bears need to get, it's 3rd and 11, so they need to get at least 11 yards to be able to spike it and take a field goal because they can't spike it if it's 4th down, obviously, and they wouldn't have enough time to run the field goal unit on. Dude, this is infuriating. This is infuriating. They're playing it like a Hail Mary. Look how deep this middle safety is, right? It's around the 50. He's around the 25. 26 yards off the football. And then to top it off, 3-man rush. They have 3 receivers out here because they're trying to push all the defenders to the right, which for some reason the Packers just followed suit and put literally 4 defenders to the right of these 3 receivers for some reason. I get playing the sideline, but holy God, what are we doing? You have 1, 2, 3, 4 possible receivers on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible defenders to cover that up. And then you have one-on-one with your not number 1 corner against DJ Moore outside leverage with a field in the middle of open green grass. What are you doing? And then not only that, you're pressing as Valentine and you give a free inside release. And what is DJ Moore? He takes your free inside release. Look at the leverage of Carrington Valentine off this snap. He's playing it like, hey, I got deep 3rd, outside 3rd, cover 3. That's my goal. Let's just give him this right here. Let's just give him the inside. I mean, what are we doing? One of the worst offensive lines in the NFL, and we're running a 3-man rush on the play of the game to get them into field goal range for the win. I mean, it's highly questionable. Highly questionable. And you're right. Valentine was probably told not to give the sideline. And that falls back on coaching. I'm not necessarily scrutinizing Valentine here. I'm scrutinizing this call. It's absolutely like insane. I have no answer for it. I can't explain it. These 3 guys being this deep is playing a Hail Mary. They don't need a Hail Mary. They're down by 2, not 4. They need field goal range, which is right here where you don't have a defender within 15 yards of that zone. Dude, it's laughable. It's honestly laughable, and I have zero explanation for it. Like, oh, I wanted to scream into a pillow after I wanted to scream into a pillow after this play. But I kept my composure because we're still in the playoffs. I kept my composure. Dude, This is like, I don't know. This is like what the Bears would do. But the Packers did it. Like, even Keenan Allen's wide open in the middle. They could have hit either. But these three guys aren't even looking for the football. They're not even part of the read. They're just that's why that stupid stack down there is there. That stupid college stack is to literally push our defenders wide. And it works to a T. Thomas Brown, an interim head coach, just schooled Jeff Hafley on this. And the crazy thing is, it's not going to show it because I don't think it shows before timeouts. The Packers ran man-to-man, I think a 4-man rush, not deep 3 deep. The play, as they lined this up, took a timeout and then came out in this. They took a timeout after the Bears gave them this look and they were showing man-to-man press. And they said, no, timeout. Let me fuck this up. Let me show you how I can fuck this up. Dude, it's crazy. Like, it honestly makes me question, like, were they trying to lose? Like, were they trying to lose? Dude, look at this. Nothing gets me more excited than the 3-man rush. Absolutely nothing. I mean, look at this. I mean, you're so hyped to see this. Look at this. Look at this alignment. Nothing's going to get to Caleb Williams just like this. I mean, it's laughably bad. Wow, they have time to get up. Look how deep these safeties are. What are you doing? Look at all these safeties. You have no effect on this play. You're wasting 3 players. You were saying, okay, we have 8 players. You have 11. Good luck. That's what you're doing with this call. I understand putting a safety on this side to watch out for a shot play to Moore on like a fade route. Completely fine with that. McKinney this deep in the middle, and this safety also being to the right side of the numbers when you already have 3 defenders there to cover 3 receivers. Dude, just put 2 deep, drop this defender right there. Problem solved. Even if you bring a 3-man rush, problem solved. Don't care. It's useless. This is useless. This is doing nothing. And yeah, our best defender out of the play on the game-winning defensive play, completely washed out of the play for no reason. I mean, dude, he's fucking 33 yards off the ball. 33 yards off the ball. That's insane. I can't make it up. I can't. He's literally, hold on. Caleb Williams throws the ball at the 39, right? So that's 11 yards, 21 yards. Or sorry, 11 yards, 21 yards, 31 yards, 41 yards, 42 yards off of Caleb Williams. 42 yards away from Caleb Williams. Dude. I hope you guys enjoyed this film review as much as I did, because what a regular season finish film review. I'm coping by making it funny to myself. I'm sure you guys are just as mad as me. I mean, yep. Look at that. Look at that right there. All right, I'm done, dude. I can't do it anymore. Switching back. I can't do it anymore. I appreciate you guys coming to. I see an Iceland flag in the chat. Shout out Iceland. I appreciate you guys coming by to the live stream, the final film review of the regular season. Of course, we'll still have one after the Eagles. Again, I'm going to the Eagles game. So I might strap my 360 cam to my chest and just get as much garbage from Eagles fans as possible and then make a video out of it. Hopefully ending in a Packers win, but just be aware that, my post-game video won't be up until later that night because I'm like an hour away from Philly plus traffic. And then I won't be live streaming, of course. Also, would you guys, if whoever watched my live stream last week where I did it with my fiance, Allie, I know a lot of you said, yeah, do it next week, but of course we're going to the Eagles game. Say the Packers don't move forward, which I really want them to. Would you guys still be interested in, say, like, if we did like a live stream just watching other playoff games? Like, just, I've never done that. I only really live stream Packer stuff, but maybe there'd be people that would like it. I don't know. It was fun to do that. So it might be something fun to do. Let me cope a little bit, right? If the Packers aren't playing in the divisional round, just be like, all right, let's go watch the Lions play who knows who, right? And just like shit on the Lions the entire game or something, That'd be kind of fun, right? All right, well, a lot of yeses. So I don't want that to happen. I want us to be streaming the divisional round, Packers versus Lions. That's what I want, and which we will do again if that happens. But if it doesn't, yeah. I think I'm confident in the Packers, guys. I'm fully in my mind going, hey, Matt LaFleur is keeping his cards close to his chest in these last two games because a lot of this crap makes no sense to me, and I really don't believe Matt LaFleur is this dumb. I really don't. So we'll see. We'll see. I think the Packers match up better than a lot of people do. A lot of people think they do against the Eagles. I really do. The Packers are top 10 in a lot of categories. They have a top 5 defense, and statistically, for the first time since 2010. They're 3 in DVOA overall as a team. I think this team is better than people are making them out to be, and they have a lot of stuff that went against them. A lot of calls that didn't go their way. The ball bounced not their way a lot in these big games, and maybe that'll continue and they'll lose because of it. But maybe they'll get a little lucky, and sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And if they get a couple bounces go their way in this Eagles game, and they execute off of it and score off of it, they can win. It's going to be 38 and sunny, so it's going to be perfectly fine, Jacob. But yeah, guys, really appreciate you guys. Also, again, reminder, check out Sleeper. It supports the channel a ton. Can't thank you guys enough. Anyone who has checked out Sleeper, used my sign-up code BASS. But if you haven't, and you're in an applicable state, this is a great deal going on. Play 5, get 55. So make a $5 play, you get $55 in free plays. It's an awesome deal going on from Sleeper, which is very easy and clean app to use, make your picks. So appreciate you guys a ton. I'll catch you on the next one. And as always, go Pack Go.